Peace balling. Back with another video. Jimmy Butler. It is confirmed now, man. This dude tore his ACL in Monday night's game against the Miami Heat, man. He is out for the year. Jimmy Butler, torn ACL against the Miami Heat, and the Warriors are in shambles, man. Where do the Golden State Warriors go from here? And to be honest, I can't give a great answer because when I look at the team, even when they had Jimmy healthy, I didn't believe in them. I didn't think they was winning a goddamn thing. And now without him, the team just got a bigger hole. They got to find somebody to fill it. I mean, when you look at Jonathan Kuminga, will they go to him and turn to him and say, "Hey, I know you and Steve Kerr hate each other's guts. I know that y'all are basically ops, and that if y'all see each other outside of the building, y'all probably would fist fight. But we need you to come in and fill Jimmy Butler's role." Will they do that? Or will they continue to try to trade Kuminga and just try to get the most for Kuminga? I mean, at this point, to me, what they're going to have to do, they're going to have to ask for a lot for Kuminga if they want to fill in this gap for missing Jimmy Butler now. But the problem is this: Kuminga value isn't that high. You guys got to keep in mind, he just demanded to be traded last week. He does not like Steve Kerr. That is his enemy. So when you really look at the Warriors situation, they're cooked. There's nothing else to really say about it. Now, of course, I'm gonna try to stretch this video out and talk a little more shit, but they are cooked. They're done. I mean, Jimmy Butler going down with the ACL. He's clearly going to be out for at least a year. They won't have him for the rest of the season, clearly. And so now, when you look at the Warriors team, let's say they don't make a move, you're really about to rely on a damn near 40-year-old Steph Curry to continue carrying you, even though many people around the league have been saying that he needed more help, even with Jimmy on the team. Even with Jimmy and Steph on the team, people looked at the Warriors roster and said that it was not good enough. You take Jimmy out and you expect Steph Curry to carry a group of bums on his back. You expect him to basically become the trash collector that comes every Wednesday of the week and put trash in the bag, flip it over his shoulder, and carry them to wins. That's what y'all expecting out of Steph. Nobody's respecting guys like Brandon Podziemski, Moses Moody, Buddy Hield, who's damn near out of the rotation, Quinn Post. They just don't have the pieces, and it's sad to see Steph Curry go out like this. And I'm not the biggest Warriors supporter. I'm not happy Jimmy got hurt, but this is everything for the Warriors season. This means everything. This injury means everything. They're done. Somebody in the comments tell me right now if you disagree with what I'm saying. How the hell do they bounce back from this? How? What are you seeing that I'm not seeing? Understand what I just told you guys. They weren't good with him. What are they, 25 and 19? Somewhere around there, barely trying to stay over 500. And now you subtract him. You guys are cooked. And it just sucks, man, because they had just got this guy last season and they're counting on him to be there. He made a big impact last year when he first got to the team. They started playing a lot better. They was winning a lot of games. Got to the playoffs. The Warriors was pretty banged up. They end up getting clapped. It's fine. You go into the next year and you're like, yo, we still got Steph, still got Jimmy. We'll be fine. We'll be healthy this time around. We'll compete. Now that's off the table. So listen, the Warriors have put themselves in a position where, look, I believe this whole Steve Kerr and this small ball bullshit, and we're not gonna go out and try to get top tier talent. This has shot them in the foot pretty much because you're not getting real centers. You're not getting real complementary players to go around Steph. You so stuck on this whole Steph Curry as the system thing. Everything is about him, and you finding fucking league minimum players to put around them to make shit work. Man, get Steph some real talent, a real center that can score the basketball. It seems like Steve Kerr just want guys that can spot up. and run that shitty ass system that he's running that hasn't been good in over 6 years. So I'm just trying to tell you guys, man, the Warriors season is over. It's flat out over. Now, obviously, I'm going to pay attention to see the moves that they make following this injury and see if it can get them back into the picture as far as trying to become a contender. But as of right now, fuck no. No Jimmy, no contending. This is your clear second best player. You got an old ass Al Horford on the team, who's probably older than my dad. Dude sitting up there dealing with sciatica and shit like that, arthritis in the knees. So it's just bad. And not to mention, Steph is old himself. Steph can't keep carrying these guys. Steph is not the biggest guy. You already know teams show him a lot of attention. They're going to be physical with him. They're going to chase him around those screens. They're going to send 2 and 3 at him. They're going to try to limit Steph's offense at any cost. And now when you do that, who the fuck else is there to take pressure off Steph Curry? Moses Moody? I mean, the last fucking person named Moses I believed in, I think he was in the Bible. And I don't even really believe that shit. So, a dude last name Moody. I mean, come on. You gonna count on somebody whose last name is Moody? Just a moody motherfucker. You can't trust somebody who moody. So, like I said, man, Jimmy sucks, that it happened to you, bro. You weren't playing well anyway this season, but still, you know, it just sucks that this happened. This is a random Monday night game going up against your former team, the Miami Heat. And this is how it goes down. And the thing that sucks also, the Warriors just paid this guy. So he had a 2-year extension, I believe. And now I'm looking at the reports. They're looking to now trade him. Are you guys idiots? So now you're looking to trade Jimmy Butler after the injury. How much value you think a 36-year-old with a torn ACL got? So now what you're going to do is get minimal value. People is not giving up a whole lot. People probably won't even give up goddamn a plate of scrambled eggs and sausage for this dude. Damn sure not no bacon. So when I look at the moves that they could possibly make, how do they pivot into turning this team this year competitive? And basically what I'm trying to say is, since there's really no way out of this situation, you would have to turn your focus to the next season. You have to turn your focus to the upcoming season in which Steph will be a year older. And you clearly, I mean, I think it's without a shadow of a doubt, you clearly have moves you need to make. I don't know if it's getting off Jimmy and his contract. I don't know if it's getting off Kuminga and maybe, you know, getting a big return for Kuminga, which I don't think is possible. But some of these other pieces, you might have to package them up too. And I don't know how they're looking draft wise. I don't assume they'll have a good draft pick. So this is a situation in which they're probably going to be a mediocre team. And anybody who sees this team, let's say they finish the 7th seed, the 8th seed, um, you get this team in the first round and you sitting up there like licking your fingers. It's barbecue chicken, fresh off the grill with the sweet baby rays on it. So, you know, Jimmy Butler, he's out for the year, torn ACL. This sucks, man. This is a major injury. You wouldn't wish this on nobody, even if you hate the Warriors. This is still not really something that I'm going to come in here and laugh about and kick a man while he's down, literally, as you can see in that right hand side of the screen. But listen, Jimmy Butler, he got up trying to smile. Maybe he was thinking about, hey, I'm still getting paid. Maybe he's thinking about his guaranteed contract. He's like, hey, all I got to do is rehab and I'm gonna get paid. So I don't know, man. You can see the look on Steph's face. Steph knows what it is. Now it's on the organization to make a move. If the Warriors do not make a move, they are imbeciles. And now that I'm thinking of it, guys, we talk a lot about this on my live streams. By the way, I do a live stream panel every night on TikTok. Make sure you go search my name up over there and follow the page. But there was conversation that if the Warriors wanted MPJ, they would have to give up Jimmy Butler. And now I know hindsight is 2020. Looking back at it, obviously, you probably would have pulled the trigger on that trade. But after this injury, I know you wish you did. Imagine having MPJ, you trade away Jimmy Butler ends up going down. I mean, you win that trade by 200%. But now, no MPJ, no Jimmy Butler, and you stuck around if you Steph Curry, looking at an incompetent coach in Steve Kerr, looking at a Draymond Green who's beyond washed, who can't buy a basket with all the money he's made. You're looking at role players who aren't that good in Podzimski, Moody, and Buddy Hield, and Quinn Post. And you're looking at this like, get me some goddamn help. I'm the best 3-point shooter ever, but I cannot fucking win a game making 53s on my own. I need solid teammates, and he just doesn't have that right now. And this is why I truly believe the Golden State Warriors season is over. You know, um, am I somewhat happy about it? Hell yeah. But I'm not happy about the injury. Sucks that it happened like that. But I want to get you guys' thoughts and opinions on this. What do you guys think about Jimmy Butler tearing his ACL? He's out for the year. What can the Warriors realistically do to save their season? What is their next move? Obviously, we know they probably need to make a trade or two. Who do they need to grab? Who do they need to get? And who do they need to give up? And could this team recover from this? Maybe next year or the year after that. Could this team ever get back to at least competing in the Western Conference Finals or even making a finals appearance? Like, comment, share, subscribe, all of that good stuff, man. I appreciate you guys for listening to the video, man. I'll catch you guys on the next one, man. I'm out. Peace.